Right, here goes peeps. Water.
Welcome to Simon Outdoors. My name is Simon and it's great to be back for another video. Today I am talking about this little monstrosity, the Agility Peak 5 Gore-Tex men's trail running shoes, or women's. This isn't by any means a comprehensive review. It's more of a, I've done a bunch of miles in it now, around 50 miles. And just some initial thoughts on the shoe, but hopefully this will give you a few tips in terms of if you're looking to buy the shoe in the future. When you're running trails year round, you need a shoe that can handle kind of wet ground, rough terrain and long distances without any compromise. And hence I want to talk about this shoe. It's got a really bold colorway, and I'm going to break down the main features, the technical specifications, and what makes this a serious all conditions trail runner. This shoe fits firmly in the max cushion high protection trail category. So it's designed for runners who spend hours long on technical terrain, mixed surfaces and unpredictable weather. But it's also just really great for just a bog standard hiking shoe. I actually bought this when we went up to, I think, the Lake District first of all. We were looking around for some hiking shoes and I wanted something that was weatherproof as well. And it was a very late last minute purchase, and this stood out to me. I've been a big fan of trail shoes in the past as opposed to kind of big bulky hiking boots. I think it's good to be agile and kind of speedy really, and nippy on your feet, so hence this has really appealed to me. So the focus here is on stability, grip, waterproofing and durability, but without sacrificing responsiveness underfoot. The standout feature is waterproof Gore-Tex membrane. It keeps the water out while still allowing heat and moisture to escape. And that makes these ideal for wet trails, rain, snow or muddy conditions. The engineering mesh upper is reinforced for durability but remains flexible enough for long runs. Around the heel there's an exterior rear sling that locks the foot in place, improving stability on uneven ground. You also get an abrasion resistant toe cap at the front, which is a must have for rocky trails and route covered paths. The fit kind of leans towards secure and performance orientated, so the lacing system does actually pull the foot evenly into the shoe, and it has a padded collar that adds comfort without feeling kind of too bulky, which is a really nice feature, I think. There's also a gaiter D-ring at the front, another really nice feature, and that allows you to attach trail gaiters for extra protection against debris. A really small detail that trail runners will really appreciate, I think. But again, I'm talking very much to kind of trail runners. I really want to emphasize this is an all-round shoe in my view, so it's not just for runners. You can easily walk very comfortably in them over long terrain, and I walked comfortably on these through the Peak District for 11 miles. Had a bit of rain and no water ingress at all. The Agility Peak 5 uses Float Pro, which is a trademarked foam, which delivers a balanced ride, so it's cushioned enough for long distances, but still responsive and stable on kind of technical, more rocky terrain. It features a 6mm heel to toe drop, which encourages a natural running stride, but still offers plenty of heel protection. So it really does feel like a robust, kind of well-made shoe that protects your ankle. It also has Flex Connect grooves in the midsole, which improve ground contact and flexibility, and it helps the shoe adapt to uneven surfaces rather than feeling kind of stiff or disconnected from the trail or the ground that you're running on. In terms of the outsole and traction that you get from the shoe, the outsole is built with Vibram Mega Grip, which is another kind of registered part of the shoe, and that's the rubber. One of the most trusted compounds in trail running, and it's been used in a number of different products. So the grip's consistent across wet rock, loose dirt, mud, and hard pack trails. The 5-meter lugs are aggressive, certainly compared to some other shoes, but without being kind of too excessive. So it does give you that confidence in terms of your traction and climbs, and that you're in control when you're kind of braking in the shoes or going down descents in particular. The lug pattern is designed to shed mud effectively, so traction stays consistent throughout your run or hike. Key ones I'll pull out, but I'll put them up on screen for you now. So the heel to toe drop is 6mm. The stack height is approximately 31mm in the heel and 25 in the forefront. Lug depth 5mm. The weight is around 295 grams per shoe. So it isn't super light by any means, but definitely not too heavy certainly compared to some other boots and other more bulky products that might be out there. Of course, it's waterproof. It has the via the Gore-Tex product that is built within the shoe. That is as far as waterproof goes, right? In this day and age, nothing is truly waterproof in my view. Vegan friendly construction, and it's made with recyclable materials including laces, lining and footbed components. The Agility Peak 5 feels stable, protective and confidence inspiring. I think that is key. I always felt safe and have done in this shoe, and I don't feel like I'm going to slip, and I have taken it out in quite icy conditions. The cushion holds up well over long distances and the grip stays reliable in poor conditions, and the waterproofing makes it a great option for year-round trail running. It's more about control and durability than kind of ultra-light speed, and I think that speaks to the weight of the product, so don't expect to be wowed by how light it is and coping at speed, but it's not going to let you down. But I think that's exactly what you might need for kind of ultra runners or you know, serious hikers who are clocking up the miles.
Right, here goes peeps. Water, shoes, spill, nothing coming through so far. Let's put on the laces. Let's be a proper dick with it. Okay, I can feel it. Oh Jesus. Look at this. Nothing. Completely dry. That's, I mean, it does feel a little bit damp, but I mean, you're not going to get rain that much, are you? Maybe you are, but that wasn't too bad at all. So in terms of my closing thoughts, I think if you're looking for a trail running shoe, or even just a really good solid hiking shoe that prioritizes grip, protection, and all-weather performance, I think the Agility Peak 5 Gore-Tex is a strong contender. It's built for runners that want confidence on technical terrain and consistency in challenging conditions. So thanks everyone for watching. Please subscribe for more, and take care. Peace. Whoa. What about you, man? Any thoughts on the shoe? Thoughts? No? No, not very interesting.